Hi guys, this is Patricia from Ann Crochet, and this is a 2024 honeycomb stitch crochet along blanket update. You should be seeing some pictures over here of the people that are sending in their pictures for their crochet along. The people that I'm showing you are finished with theirs. There may be some people still crocheting in the background who have said they joined and just didn't turn in their pictures for the extra points. That's okay. They're written down for the time that they said they joined, and if they want extra photo or extra entries, they will send in pictures of their mix. If not, it's fine. It's not required. It just gets you more entries, and so some people are entered more than others and have a likelier chance of winning, but it's okay. It wasn't about any stress. It was just, you know, a fun crochet along, and I really enjoyed it. So my picture is up there somewhere, and I'll put everybody's names. One thing I would like to address is I've been saying one of the participants' names wrong, and I am very sorry. Her name's Ranee, not Renee. And it's a beautiful name. I really like that, and that's why it's spelt the way it is, and why I was having such a trouble writing it correctly, because I was thinking Renee and not Ranee. So I just want everybody to know her name's Ranee at No Idle Hands 2019, and she did beautiful work on her blanket. It'll be up there with the other pictures, and also there's a couple pictures of the participants' doggies, and there's Bailey, Sue, and Shadow, and I might even throw in a picture of Kage and Harley if I think about it when I'm editing. Okay, one thing I want to show you, because this is also a crochet in chat, is you see that picture up there? I'm going to try to put a closer picture over here for you. But so a lot of you may not know, I don't think I've ever talked about it on my channel, but I love art, lots of forms of art. But one of my favorite all-time paintings, and remember this if I ever do a trivia on myself and give away prizes, one of my all-time favorite paintings is the Mona Lisa, and I really love all animals, but I really attached to cats. And so that's the Mona Lisa. My son got it for me at a flea market, and he saw that and thought, Mom's definitely gonna want that. Don't shake the camera, baby. Go lay down. And he brought it home to me, and I just absolutely love it. That's why it's in my frame shot for the this video and future videos. It'll be up there. I just really love it. So it's the Mona Lisa. So anyway, that was one of the things that I wanted to chat about, because this is also a crochet and chat. Well, it's more like a crochet catch-up. Oh man, that's good. I'm drinking coffee. I forgot to announce it, that you guys should get some snacks, but it probably is not going to be very long. Not a very long video, but this coffee mug is one of the Starbucks Places coffee mugs that you can collect. This one's from Manila. No, I didn't go to Manila. My brother-in-law is from Manila. Well, the Philippines. It might be Manila. I'm not sure exactly where, but anyway, while they were there, they got me this this coffee mug because I collect them. I'm not a Starbucks drinker anymore, mainly because they only have like 2 types of sugar-free coffees, and I'm a diabetic, and I can go to our local Heine Brothers in Kentucky. They're also, I'm in Southern Indiana, so they service Kentucky and Southern Indiana. They call it Kentuckiana around here. Because there's just not any good way to say Indiucky. But anyway, so they're a local coffee shop that I go to, and I can get just about anything without sugar in it. teas, and really love a matcha latte. It's really good for you, and it doesn't have any sugar in it if I don't want to. So that's why I go there instead of Starbucks now, because who just wants to get sugar-free vanilla or sugar-free mocha all the time? I like those things, but not all the time. And sometimes I might want a tea, you know. So anyway, I know there's a lot of Starbucks fans out there, and everybody's welcome here. I just like my local coffee shop better, but I still collect the Starbucks mugs. I have some Christmas ones, and I did have a Michigan one, and a DC one, but they got broken, so I don't have those anymore. But anyway, got a little off track there, but I'm drinking just straight coffee, no sugar. No creamer, just coffee. I needed the go-go juice this morning because, oh my gosh, well, you can see how tired I look. I've been staying up late. I got addicted to Duolingo because I am fast approaching my son leaving to go to Japan, and you know, there's no real way for me to communicate. And I had been studying Japanese for a long time, but not really studying. I learned hiragana and katakana, which are the alphabets, if you're going to call them anything. They're Japanese characters, but it might be easier for you to understand calling them alphabets. There's hiragana, katakana, and kanji, and there's like more kanji than you can imagine. And I don't know any kanji, but I know hiragana and katakana, and could write some words down, but I didn't know how to put these sounds together to make words, and I only knew a few words, you know, just a little bit, and that was over several years of just playing around with it. So I decided to get serious because I need to know how to speak to somebody in case something happens to my son and I need to get a hold of him, or if I just want to chat with him and he's not at his house. You know, you gotta be able to say, you know, where is my son? What have you done with him? Not that they're gonna kidnap him or anything, but it'll just feel like he's been kidnapped. But anyway, so like 15 days ago, I know because it tells me my streak. 15 days ago, I started getting really serious, and I downloaded the Duolingo app. I am not sponsored. This is not a commercial. Although if Duolingo wants to sponsor me, I will take a free membership for the Super Duolingo. And I will promote you all the time. But anyway, as of right now, I'm just doing the free version of the app. You can download it in the App Store. And I've been, I'm on level 5, I think, and so I think that one's the one where they introduced countries, which I knew some of it from Memrise, because like I said, I played around before, and I did Memrise, which is also an app, and you can also pay, but it's also free, some of it. And so I learned how to say America and Britain, and I'm American, stuff like that. But now I'm seriously learning how to order food, how to say where I'm from, basically, and learning the letters again. I already know the letters, but I'm going through that part of it just to refresh. So, because you have to read, and a lot of things are printed in English over there as well as Japanese, but it helps, you know, it helps to know, so you know you don't be taken advantage of. Not that they do, but you know, it helps if you know what you want, and helps them to communicate with you. So that's what I'm learning. That's how I'm doing it. It's free Duolingo at the moment. So anyway, and then so I have a finished object. Sorry about the glare in my glasses. I have the window open for a little bit more light. I just, you know, not real prepared for this video. I wanted to get it done while my son is filming his episode. He's a VTuber and he's filming his show in the other room, so I wanted to do it at the same time. So anyway, I made the peppermint chicken I was talking about in one of the previous episodes. I do a little bit of amigurumi, and I'm not super great at it yet, so please don't judge, but I made a little peppermint chicken. I call him Van because he reminds me of one of those skinnier French chickens, and they make this this meal called coco van or coco van or whatever. I don't even know how to say it, but so he reminded me of a French chicken, so I named him Van. But he's lucky because he's not going to be turned into coco van. But anyway, he's cute. I always, no matter how I do this, I always get their eyes kind of cockeyed. See, this one's down a little further, but if I turn him like this, he looks normal. But every time I put him in, I swear it looks even to me, like, you know, even across. And then whenever I'm done, it's always one eye's droopier than the other. But that just makes him a little unique. And then I crocheted him a little peppermint. It's a dark pink. It might look red on the video, but it's a really dark pink to go with the lighter pink and the I almost said fur and the feathers because he's a chicken. But if you see, he kind of looks felted, but it's not. It's that loops and threads. This one was called cherry pie, but I would call it more like crushed peppermint stick. But it has fuzzy and it has bumpy, and it looks like something that's been wool that's been washed in a washing machine. It looks felted. So if you crochet something with that loops and threads, this one's cherry pie. I don't know if you can still get it. It was originally $5.99. I got it for $3 on clearance at Michael's, but you will get that felted look just by crocheting. And see his little nose. It's not great. I tried to make it as triangle as I could, but it turned out just like that. But anyway, I like it, and that is a that color is orange in Big Twist Living, and I forget what size eyes I use, but you could use any eyes that works for your he sits, this is where the back is kind of pulled down in the middle. See that? That's the result of that, but it makes this like round donut shape, which is really good for sitting. And he's super cute. I thought about making him a couple eggs. I know he's a boy chicken, they don't lay eggs, but they do guard them, and I thought about making a few eggs to go with it. But he's more of a representation of a chicken because you don't see his wings. They, in this instance, they are held close to his body. But you know what? You can make a really pretty dove if you got the right colors with this kind of yarn. It's very soft. It would make a real soft looking dove if you got the right colors. But this is my Christmas in July make. He's a peppermint chicken for peppermint candy canes, and you'll see the little video that I did of him on my shorts feed, and it has that Candy Cane Lane song. And because he's a crushed peppermint chicken, he's a peppermint chicken. And I love him so much. He's probably not going anywhere but here, up there, probably. I've got to turn my lamp on. I got a stitch lamp from another content creator, and I don't have it turned on because I moved some things around, so I got to get that turned on. And I have my little pear sitting up there somewhere, and some things people got me, so I will probably set him up there too. and he's just super cute. And I just right here, instead of just, because most tails are just like, you know, triangle. Sorry, I got a fuzzy that stuck to me and he ain't letting go. But anyway, I wanted to make his tail more like a fin, sorta, to just show it a little bit more. So I just sewed in with the same colored yarn to kind of pinch that part up. I started out working from a pattern. This bottom part comes from Cinnamon Stitches Chicken, but then I just changed from about here and just did my own thing. Her pattern was really good, really great if you want to go on over and check out her channel. I just decided to go a different way with it. So this is hers, and then this is mine. I did all this rest of this stuff, but yeah, I just needed to remember how to start the base out, basically. I think the last chicken I did was Crochet with Llama V. She also has some chickens. You know, I might just put all those names in the description, and then you can go to those places and check out if you want to do the crochet chicken. But this one doesn't have a pattern except for this part. It's just me and besides this, and I don't plan on doing a pattern for it. But if you want, you can take those other chickens. If you want to do a tail like this, you just pinch that part, don't stuff it overly much, and pinch it and just sew some anchoring stitches to keep that part up. And then this little head, his little coxcomb, I guess you call it, I just crocheted kind of like little leaves, like 3 leaves. If you look up a leaf pattern of a small leaf pattern, basically that's what I did. I crocheted one, and then I chained up and crocheted another leaf, and then I chained up and crocheted another leaf, and then I stitched them all together at the base, and then I sewed it on his head, basically. And I just stitched the nose right directly onto the face, embroidered his nose. And usually on these chickens you start sewing them up, but before you get the head sewed up, you stick the eyes in there, and then you start stuffing it. But anyway, that's my peppermint chicken Christmas in July make. I did it. Okay, so we're done with that. I'm gonna set him down there. I have some crocheted squares that I haven't done anything with. I was gonna make a blanket, but I think I'm gonna make a purse out of it now. Crocheted granny square purses. So look for that. Oh, there is another thing. Oh no, I'm gonna be, excuse me, you'll see my chair. Okay, I'm back in my chair. Okay, so I am working on this. I call it a strawberry festival shawl, but it's not my design. It is, let's see if you can see close. See those little puff stitches? They look like little purses. I really like those. I call it a strawberry festival shawl, but it is a pattern on Bag O' Day Crochet's channel, and I forget what she calls it, but I will, when I edit, I will put the name when I show the shawl. It is a very easy pattern that she, I mean, it might not have been easy for her to come up with, but her tutorial is very easy to follow, is what I was trying to say. And I needed a quick shawl for my sister-in-law, and her birthday's in July, and it's very hot in July. So this, of course, is a cotton. This is the string that I have to fill in, but it is a cotton material. It is Lion Brand's Comfy Cotton blend, and let me see what the colorway is. It is Lovey Dovey. I should have remembered that, but anyway, it's a pinkish, strawberry-ish color, And my sister-in-law really loves strawberries, so I'm going to call it the Strawberry Festival shawl whenever I get done with it. But it is super cute, and these little things kind of remind me of little strawberries and purses. I think they look mostly like purses. But anyway, I love the net design. Let me see if I can show you. It's hard, but it's very stretchy. So once it's done, you can wrap it around your shoulders. And you can just imagine it's going to be way bigger than this. I'm using both skeins, and these are, let me look again. These are 7-ounce skeins, 200 grams. So that's basically like 2 skeins. So it's 4 skeins. It'll make a pretty big shawl, because skeins are, how I judge, is 3.5 ounces. That's my standard. I know skeins come in all shapes and sizes, balls and hanks and whatever, but to me 3.5 should be the standard. And if you use that math, then this is 4, this one is 2 skeins, and then I have 2 balls of this, so it'll be 4 skeins, and it's 200 grams, 392 yards, 358 meters. So it would end up being about 400 grams, 700 meters, a little over 700 meters, plenty enough yarn. Let me see. And then I told you the name was Lovey Dovey. Okay, all right. And I'm using a, am I using a 5? I don't think I am. I think this one was just in there. I'm pretty sure I'm using a 6mm crochet hook because I wanted it bigger. And I think I just left that crochet hook in the bag because it was already in the bag, because I had first started making this into a poncho, and then I decided I didn't like the poncho. I wanted something a little bit fancier, so I went for this. But look how it's pretty drapey, and it's made out of cotton, so it feels really good on your skin, which is something I wanted. I wanted something light, something that felt good, something that she could wear to a festival in the park or something. So that's going to be my sister-in-law's birthday present. Don't worry, she doesn't watch my channel, so she won't see it, but till I give it to her. But their birthdays are coming up, so I got to get prepared for that, because she was born around her dad's birthday, and so that's my father-in-law. So birthdays are kind of just really squished up in this family. Mine, of course, is in January, most of you know, and then not very many until March, which is my brother's, and then we're good through April, and then May is Mother's Day, and then June is we have 3 fathers, my dad, my husband, and my husband's dad, to celebrate Father's Day. And then Father's Day is usually right near or on my husband's birthday, so we have my husband's birthday. And then in July we have my brother-in-law's birthday, my sister-in-law's birthday, and my father-in-law's birthday. And then in August we have my dad's birthday. So as far as makes and stuff and getting ready for Christmas makes that I have to get ready for, and all the birthdays, it's kind of hectic around the summertime. But luckily, you know, the guys don't tend to wear crochet things unless I make them like a blanket or something. I'm not doing a lot of crocheting for the guys, but I'll have enough time, even though it's only about a week away. I'll have enough time to get that shawl made, because Bag O' Days video is just so easy. Like I said, I will link that particular shawl, but it's basically just it's a different kind of a V-stitch and chain stitches. As long as you know double crochet and chain stitches, and puff stitches, which she shows you how to do the puff stitch. So basically you're learning how to do the puff stitch too, if you didn't already know, which I did. But so you could do that shawl, and it works really quick because I'm using big yarn and a big hook. But you could also do it, I think she's using either 2 or 3 weight yarn. I think you could also do it with smaller or bigger yarns, depending on where you wanted to go with that. But I've got a fairly bigger yarn and a big crochet hook, so mine's working up pretty fast. I did that yesterday, so it would be very easy to finish and kind of mindless once you get to the repeat rows, because you could just, you know, and be done with it. So anyway, gosh, I have as my friend would say, waffled on for 25 minutes. I didn't think it would be that long. So now I have to get to the editing. You guys will be seeing this on Friday. I'm actually filming it on Thursday because I want to have a great weekend with my son. Don't have too many of those weekends left. It's coming up, you guys. I'm going to be a hot mess, and probably, I don't know how I'll be filming or what I'll be uploading, but thank God that the crochet along, I will have gotten it finished by then, and so I won't have to worry about disappointing anybody that's doing the crochet along with me. I might have to take a sabbatical. I don't know. I might be okay, you know. It just depends on how that goes. Can't make any promises. But thank you guys for watching. Thank you for subscribing. If you have subscribed, it puts a little joy in my corner of the world every time I get a new subscriber, or anytime anybody comments on my videos and watches my videos. You know, watching and giving thumbs up is what really gives life to a channel. And the only way you can get very prosperous is by having people watch and give likes and share. So that's the best way to support the channel. I do have a Amazon wish list. Sometimes I put them in the videos. I'll probably put it in this one. It's only for people that wish to get things. It's not asked for or required. Really, watching my videos and giving it a thumbs up is the best. I'm going to subscribe to people whose channels that I mention, and I will put everybody I mentioned in the link below. That is also a great gift to me. It's my way of sharing a little joy by getting people that watch my channel to subscribe to other people's channels. Spreading a little joy and passion and love throughout the yarning community. And I'm going to do a shout out video. There's 2 people, one who's already, well, both of them really, 2 or 3 of them that already have a channel, but like took a break, or I just found out about them, and they've had a channel, but I just found out about them. I'm fixing to do that shout out video because I believe that light should be brought onto their channels, and maybe that'll up their subscriber count. And if I can help in any way, that's a great, awesome thing to me. It's a way of me sharing a little joy in all corners of the world, because I watch people from all over the place. But anyway, be looking for that video, and keep on smiling. You never know, as you're walking past somebody today, what they've been through, and just seeing your beautiful smile might turn their day around. And a little story I wanted to share with you. I don't know if I'll add the clip to the end of the video, because the one lady was being a little rude to the other lady, and I'll just give you the gist of it, but just know it's not my story. It belongs to somebody else. But there was a lady, and she was standing in line at the gas station, and she was fixing to pay her gas, but she couldn't. And she said something really rude to the cashier, and she started to walk off. And well, as she turned around, there was a lady behind her, and she was smiling. And the lady goes, you know, rude expletive, what are you smiling at? You know. And the lady goes, I always smile, and you should too. She looked past her, and she said to the cashier, how much you know, gas did she want to get? And the guy told her, and she paid for it for the lady. And the lady was kind of dumbfounded. And also the guy behind that lady decided to pitch in too, and got the lady her gas, and then she just walked out. She wasn't expecting anything, you know. And they got out to the lady. She was filling her car, you know, finished filling it, because you know it won't turn on unless they turn on the pump. And she was crying, and she got out her her paperwork. She was supposed to be starting a new job that day, and she needed the gas to get there, and she wasn't going to be able to get it, and that's why she was so upset. So you just don't know what somebody had been going through. You know, it always helps to have a smile to help. Yeah, I mean, you don't necessarily, you might not have the money to help somebody pay for their gas, but maybe just being sympathetic for a little bit will give them a little more sense of calm. And these people just happen to be able to help out in other ways, like to help pay for her gas, and they bettered that woman's life. If that woman had been smiling behind that lady, she wouldn't have stopped or got rude with her, and the lady wouldn't have responded in the way that she did, and that lady, the lady that was trying to get gas, would not have gotten her job. She would have lost her job being late the first day, and you know, maybe, quite possibly in this day and age. So you just don't know what somebody's been through. It just could be a smile, could be all it takes to turn somebody's day around. And so when I read that story, it's something that I talk about on my channel a lot every time I film usually, and because it's happened to me before. We've helped out people after the tornado, and I was able to do a little bit more then, and I was standing at a wash station. This was all outside because the tornado wiped out pretty much buildings, and so there was a tent thrown up to feed people, to help feed the workers that were cleaning up the area, and to help feed the people that had lost their homes. And I was standing outside by a sink that had a hose running from the water source to the sink, and it was hooked up, and I was washing the dishes, and as people would come up to the tent, I'd have a big smile on my face, usually how you'll see me. And these two elderly gentlemen, they came through every day. I think they were part of the workforce, helping to clear things and rebuild things. And they said it just really brightened their day when they come in to see me just out there working in the sun, smiling at them. It just made them, you know, made their day better. So that's why I say it a lot. And that story that you just heard that I had saw online kind of was another point to show that just a little thing like a smile could turn somebody's day around. So that's why I say it. I thought I would bring it up, that story, to show you that in real world it is something to apply that does make a difference. So keep on smiling and be a little joy bomb in your corner of the world, and I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.